I have been working on this vlog for 3 days, and you'd think that with 3 days worth of work, it would be pretty freaking awesome. But you'd be sadly mistaken. I started this vlog on the 14th, and it's now what am I, French? It's now the 16th. It's now the 16th. 3 days. And I was all excited, and I was going to post it on the 14th because it was Pi Day, and I'm reading Life of Pi, so I thought it was pretty, apropos, and it's Pi Day. So, the nerd part of me was like, woo! Bye. But that didn't work out. I started it, and then I got really, really sleepy, and I thought I'd finish it the next day. And then I went back on the 15th, and I started working again, and then I got tired. My days have been pretty boring. The new job is different, but it's still basically the same stuff that, we're used to from home. But the other day, I had a little encounter I thought you'd appreciate. It's kind of the highlight of my day, which says a lot about my life right now. Standing up at the register, and this older gentleman, must have been, God, in his 70s, old, comes up to me and hands me a card. And I look at it rather oddly, and then I look up at him because I'm used to New York, where if someone, a random stranger hands you a card, it's like, here's why you should give me money. So I look at the card, and then I look back at him, with that quizzical look on my face, and he says, so I look back at the card, and I open it. Yeah, that, I love it. Creepy old man thinks I'm pretty, so that was the highlight of my day. It was actually kind of the highlight of my week. Might even be the highlight of my month, because I've been down here for almost a month now. Yeah. So, yay for creepy old men. Anyway, but work is good. The people are good. I was very excited yesterday because a kid comes in and he's looking for a historical fiction book of World War II. So I'm like, bling! And I go immediately over and I'm like, I just ran into my room because I thought I had a visual aid for the story in my room, but evidently I left it in New York. But I run over to our young adult, bookcase, because we don't have really young adult section, really. We have a young adult bookcase. It's kind of sad. And I hand him the Book Thief, and I'm like, read this book. It's so good. You want to read this book? Read this book. And I got him to buy it, and I was very excited. And I was like, yay. Working at a bookstore kind of makes me feel like a nerd pimp. That's really it. I have a pretty boring life. I get up in the morning. Oh, mornings. That's what I was going to tell you. Pi Day, which is why I didn't get to finish it. I had to get up on Pi Day at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning! 4 o'clock in the morning. I was at work for 2 hours before the sun even started to rise. It's just wrong. No one should have to be at work for 2 hours before the sun is up. It's just so wrong. I'm getting a little teary-eyed right now just remembering the pain and agony of waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work. It's just so wrong. So wrong. but I'm gonna see you in a couple of days, and so I'm gonna stop recording this really lame vlog.
With my traveling, so let's run.